Bi-weekly mortgage payments can save you $80,000 over the life of your loan. Bi-weekly mortgage payments has been a tool that people have used to pay down their mortgage quicker for years, but this is how it actually works. Take your monthly mortgage payment, let's call it $2,000, and divide it by 2. So you have $1,000. Every single 2 weeks, you're gonna pay $1,000 towards your mortgage. A lot of people that are paid bi-weekly, this is how they set it up. When their paycheck hits their bank account, it immediately puts $1,000 into their mortgage servicer. You can set this up automatically inside of your bank so you don't even have to think about it. Well, what's cool is you'd think if you're doing bi-weekly payments over the course of the year, you'd make 24 payments. 12 months times 2 is 24. But there's actually 52 weeks a year. So you're gonna make 26 payments over the course of the year instead of 24. Those 2 extra payments that you're gonna make every single year, you're not gonna feel the stress of it because it's coming out automatically when your paycheck comes in and you've budgeted for it. But those 2 extra payments over the course of 10, 15, 20 years will save you tens of thousands of dollars of interest. Now, there are a ton of ways to invest and save money. In my opinion, you should be investing this money. Any extra money you have should go into the stock market because you will make more money over the long haul putting in the stock market than your mortgage. But Dave Ramsey would kill me for saying that. There are some people that want to pay their mortgage off as quick as you can, and if that's you, this is the way that I would do. Delaware is the best state to open up your LLC. They have no sales tax inside of the state of Delaware. Their annual fees for their LLCs are extremely minimal. And if you don't do any business inside of Delaware, you won't have any Delaware income tax either. So you get all of these benefits, but also it's extremely quick. You can file and get approval the same day or next day. Their filing system is extremely quick, and if a client decides to sue you, they have a court system specifically dedicated to business disputes, and that court system is extremely efficient and extremely business friendly. Delaware protects its business owners, and that's why more businesses are registered with Delaware than almost any other state when they are outside the state. When you get an LLC inside of Delaware, you do have to have an address. Now, you don't have to live there, and that's important. You can get what's called a registered agent. A registered agent will be your proxy inside of the state of Delaware, and oftentimes you can get those for as little as $50 a year to have someone represent you so you can file with inside of the state of Delaware. The company that I like to use I think it's $45 a year is DelawareRegisteredAgent.com. There are a couple other states like Nevada and Wyoming that are extremely business friendly and have a lot of the benefits that Delaware has, but in my opinion, Delaware is the best state to open up an LLC. This is how the rich use charity to avoid taxes, and the secret is art. Art is an amazing loophole that the tax will use to avoid taxes, and this is how they do it. They'll go buy a $1,000 painting that they love, oftentimes from a friend. This $1,000 painting will go on their wall, they'll have it for about a year, but then after a year, they will have an appraiser come and appraise that painting. The amazing thing about art is it's extremely subjective, and you have no idea what that art's actually gonna be worth. So you may have bought it for $1,000, but you have an appraiser tell you it's worth $10,000. Once you have an appraiser tell you it's worth $10,000, you can take that piece of art and go donate it. Once you donate it, they get to take the appraised value of that art, and it's a charitable contribution, you get to write it off your taxes. So you paid $1,000, got it appraised for $10,000, donated it, and wrote $10,000 off your taxes. Taxes is about using the tax code to your benefit and not to your hinderment. The government has a tax code that is a book thick, not because they want to make taxes impossible, but because they want to incentivize you towards certain actions. They incentivize you to having employees, they incentivize you to owning real estate, they incentivize you to charitable giving. There are certain behaviors that they want, and so they reward it. So instead of getting mad at the government when they take your money, figure out ways to lower your tax burden through charitable giving. Now, this is an example with $1,000 and $10,000, but you can do this on a much smaller scale. You can donate a myriad of things towards charity and write it off your taxes. If you're looking for more advice on how to grow your net worth,